What is going on, folks? Joey here on Wednesday, July 2nd. July 4th is right around the corner. You're tuning in to the DK Oldies live stream. Excited to jump into it today. Got a new collection up here on the table, labeled as a Joey box. Going to see what the latest items coming in to DK Oldies are. It's going to be the latest stuff going up to the website. You guys here that tune into the live streams are getting an early first look at it. While I happen to be right here in this section, in this aisle, where we have some of the various merchandise like mugs, t-shirts, hats, oh, the plushies as well, like Yoshi. We've got some new stuff that just got added to the website, and it's posters, game posters. I can't tell what this one is. This appears to be Mario. I see a Donkey Kong on it. Oh wait, are they labeled up top? Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Oh, that's cool. Super Mario Bros. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, I can't wait to see that one. Sonic the Hedgehog. Naruto. A bunch of new posters just going up to the site. It's the latest stuff up there. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Good to see you guys. Thank you for sharing. See everybody down there sharing today's live stream. It's because I do daily giveaways when I do these live streams, and somebody, that's right, somebody during today's live stream is going to be winning 20 bucks in store credit. Come on down, grab some free games. Get involved. If you're over on YouTube and you want to jump into the giveaway, all you have to do is hop over to Facebook. You just share the live stream, comment that you shared. It gets you entered. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Also, that's right, with 4th of July coming up, you know we're running a sale. And I talked the higher-ups into starting some of the 4th of July sales early tomorrow. So make sure you're signed up for my emails. First word about 4th of July deals goes out tomorrow morning. Okay, let's jump into today's collection. Give me 1 second. Looks like the camera lens is a little bit foggy, so bear with me while I use this. And okay, there we go. All right, let's get into it today. Inside this FedEx box, it's going to be the latest stuff going into stock at DK Oldies. This is a collection coming to us from Harrison in Alabaster, Alabama. Alabaster, Alabama. I love it. Okay, see what we got. First item coming out of today's collection. Ooh. It's a bunch of stuff. Looks like N64 games and more inside here. Let's see what we have. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Wayne, Allen, Austin, all you guys sharing, you're entered in the giveaway. What's up, Eric? What's up, James? The N64 in gold. I love that color. There's a few different colors of the N64. I'm sure we've got it in gold, the clear green. Oh, there's an orange one, too. Okay, anyway, what am I looking at? Paperboy? Paperboy, look at why, I don't know why he's so terrified. Is he being chased by something? Oh, yeah. The rhinoceros in the background. I guess I never noticed that. What's up, Arthur? Arthur Morgan. I like that name. Love watching your game picking shorts. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it, Arthur. Yes, this is actually live, Grant. Talking to you right here, right now, Grant. What's up, Chevelle? We're seeing a red cartridge here, too. It's Spider-Man. Genesis? Did Genesis do any different color cartridges? I think it was so cool that Nintendo did with Nintendo 64. And there was red, blue, black, gold, yellow. Did I say that? Blue. Spider-Man is beautiful here in red. What's going on, Bradley? Doing great today. It's warm. It's warm here, but definitely cooler than it's been. Pokemon Pinball, Game Boy Color game. And you're asking, why? Why does it look like it fits a AAA battery? Well, it's because it's got a rumble motor inside. So I guess as you're playing the pinball, the little cartridge will vibrate. You can feel it inside the handheld. And there used to be a battery cover door here, but it wasn't attached. It just kind of clipped on and closed. More often than not, those battery covers are missing. I think in this case, if you're curious, I think this would go up as cosmetically flawed. The battery would still go in, it would still work. You just wouldn't have the extra cover to complete the thing. But it still works. You can get it a little bit cheaper that way also. Green, nice trucks, green carts, yeah. Oh, actually, let's do a green one right now. Raymond, The Great Escape. Poor guy's got no neck, no arms, just the ends of body parts. Okay. I see Toy Story in here too. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. There's a bunch of Toy Story games. Nintendo 64, stuff on the Wii. A few different platforms have Toy Story stuff. What's up, Phil? Glad you made it today. Don't worry about it. Glad you made it. Hey, you, a Pikachu. His cheeks are bright red. Okay. Thanks, Kevin. Shared and heart the stream. Appreciate it. This is the little jumper pack that goes inside the N64. That little door right on the front on the top. If you ever wondered what that is, that houses the jumper pack. It even says that right on it, jumper pack. Needs this to be in the system in order to play. You could also swap it out for an expansion pack. Had a little bit of extra memory that a few small handful of games required. Now this is cool. We're getting to see the Game Shark here for the Nintendo 64. Goes into the Nintendo 64 just like a game would. You'd put it into your system, and then N64 games plug in up top, just like that. Boop. Then you can type in codes just like the Game Genie back on the NES that I had. I'm going to be doing the same thing with the Game Shark on the N64. A few more things on Game Boy. Tarzan, Spyro. There's Season of Ice. I think there's also Season of Flame. This one's blue. I think the other's red. What's up, Mark? Watching from Mobile, Alabama, right? Where this collection came from. Maybe you know Harrison. And a Crash Bandicoot game. Right, Michael, there were a few games that had that rumble feature. And if I recall, they all required a battery to run that extra motor inside. Nice, Julia. Cleaned up your GBA. I love to hear it. Keeping these old consoles going is what it's all about. Every year, they get another year older. Fewer are left out there to be restored. So that's great. Good work. Sega Master System collection yesterday does not have a... Sorry, it flew right by. If there's something that you see in one of our collections that you don't see go up to the website, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. They could talk to inventory, see what's going on with it. We're also looking at Lego Racers here. There's so many different Lego games. A bunch of different platforms have them. I don't really know too much about Lego Racers. It looks like it's just a different kart racing game, but different than like the Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Rock Band. There's so many of them out there, but I think this is a kart racing game like Mario Kart. Probably be right up my alley. What's up, Donovan? How much is the N64? I don't know prices offhand, but they're all right up at the website. DK Oldies, we have a few different bundles. You can just get the console on its own. Most people need the cords and controllers and whatnot, but if you already have that stuff, you can get just the console. We also sell the console with one controller or two and all the cords. Then we even have some bundles that come with some of the hottest games. The Smash Kart pack with Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. The Mario Zelda pack, Mario 64 and Zelda. Great way to go. If you're not entirely sure what to get, the bundles are a great choice. Oh wow, check this out. We're seeing an old-timey handheld here. It's the Sega Game Gear. This is another one. I know yesterday we talked about the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, and how the screen was kind of scratched up and we can replace those screen covers. To my knowledge, we do that with the Game Gear as well. The screen is protected underneath this plastic cover, and this is what gets all scratched up. Look at that. With a nice fresh screen on it. Thing looks brand new. Games go there in the back. Yeah, it takes a bunch of batteries back there. Do we have N64 controllers? No. So we have two different types. We've got all the originals and all the different colors they came in. Then we also have brand new replica ones that are made today. If you want something brand new, still in the packaging. They're a little bit cheaper since they're made today. It's not an old antique item like the originals are. Favorite racing game, Tone. Tough choice. So I'm a big fan of the Need for Speeds. Like, am I going to go all the way back to the original Super Mario Kart? I might. The Burnout series, what's that on Xbox? Don't know too many offhand on the Genesis. On the Wii, Mario Kart Wii's great. That's all that's coming to mind in the spur of the moment. Let's continue on. Some stuff on Nintendo DS, a Pokemon game. Oh my gosh, it's a Nintendogs. A Husky, a Shih Tzu, a Pug and a Beagle, a little Dachshund. Look at those ears. Why don't you use a glass screen protector on the Game Gear? Justin, I don't think that's what it originally came with, right? This was a plastic screen. I feel like that's plastic. We like to keep the stuff as original as possible. That's what our customers are looking for, the original deal that they played back in the day. Burnout on the PlayStation, yep. Do we ever get Atari Lynx? So that's another handheld made by Atari. Don't see it too often, but it does come in. Best way to keep an eye out for that would be checking into the live streams. Joey, what beach would you move to? So I went to the Outer Banks for the first time a couple years ago. It was wonderful. I loved it. But I'm a big fan of Jersey beaches too. Rehoboth, Ocean City, New Jersey, like. Mystery Case Files, Million Hair. The heir of $1 million. Clever little pun there. Like it. What is this? N plus? That's what it's called? You're a ninja. That looks cool. Oh wow, and Chrono Trigger down here on Nintendo DS as well. What's up, Bobby? Appreciate the share. Thank you. Oh, another handheld down here. Game Boy Advance. I can feel on the back. Yep. Missing the battery cover. Another example. Like, I guess if the battery covers were like attached at the bottom, so when you flipped it open, it still stayed attached, but the fact that they separated on both sides means so often you find these things and the batteries are missing. Luckily, we've got replacement battery covers we can pop on there. And again, another example, while this screen is nowhere near as bad as I've seen them, it would benefit a lot from a nice, fresh screen protector on there. And that's the way they come from us. Got some more on Nintendo DS. Oh, I love coming across WarioWare. Tons and tons of, so I love like all the little carnival type games, all the little mini game stuff on the Wii, and WarioWare games are just like it. 180 touchscreen micro games, they call them, because the games are very fast. Yo, check this out. Looks like one for Punch Out. You're tapping what looks like an NES controller. That's cool. Folly Beach in Charleston. Wayne, I'd love to come down there. Folly Beach, I never heard of it. South Carolina. No, I've never made it that far south. I'd love to, though. Mario Kart. There's Zelda. And the Big Brain Academy. Who has the biggest brain? There's a ton of different learning games on Nintendo DS. Teach you how to cook. Other brain challenge stuff. There's a ton of them. Show you how to babysit. Learn languages. Learn different languages. What's up, Derek? Good to see you. GameCube controller. This is a little bit of a surprise in here. Indigo color. Purple. Whoops. Stumbled. Besides 4, favorite Resident Evil game. Brian, I'm ready for it. It's 5. I was just thinking about this the other day. Should I change my favorite? 4, goes way back, and I loved 4. But 5, my buddy and I played side by side on the couch, multiplayer co-op style. Had so much fun with it. You know what? I'm thinking about switching. That's the thing, being here around all these games, my preferences can kind of change from time to time. So yeah, I'm switching it up. Favorite Resident Evil? 5. Appreciate the kind words, Connor. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. That means a lot. My whole team. It's not just me, Lexi. We've got a whole team over there helping us out, and that's great. It really means a lot. What is this? A Nintendo 64, and that's the little microphone piece for the Pikachu game. You can actually talk to Pikachu. I think I'm doing this right, with the microphone. This plugs in to the Nintendo 64, and then a microphone would plug in right there. It even says mic right on it. What's up, Jay? I want to thank the customer service team. Ordered a PS4 a couple weeks ago, wasn't working, called, replaced it without question. So Jay, that's another thing that we do here. Like, if you have an issue with one of your games, it happens. These consoles are 30 years old. Some of the games are too. Things can get jostled during shipping. Any number of things can happen with 30-year-old consoles. But rather than having to send it back to us and wait for it to get back here, we send you out the replacement immediately. And then trust you, once you receive the replacement, we'll send you a free shipping label with it, so you can take the one you got that wasn't working and send it back to us. Don't know too many companies that trust their customers like that, but certainly makes it a much better experience for the customer. You get your replacement immediately. Sonic and Mario and Luigi. Oh, and there's baby Mario and baby Luigi on here. Madden, Animal Crossing, Mario 64, that's right, they brought it to the Nintendo DS. What's going on, Hamza? Good to see you. Glory of what? Heracles. A Land of Myths, Time of Heroes. Kind of looks like a top-down style game. That's pretty cool. Marshall, awesome policy it is. Marshall, like I said, I was kind of shocked when I found out that we did that, but it works out. Vast majority of people out there are trustworthy, and if your company's just willing to, you know, trust people and take the risk, it winds up being a much better experience for the customers, and they pay it back to you. Dragon Quest. What's up, Bama Mike from Alabama? That makes sense. I get it. Final Fantasy 4 IV. V's 5. 1's in front of it. You subtract 1, comes to 4. Oh wow, I can feel that this system is in here too. Nintendo 3DS XL, super stable 3D, built-in amiibo support, faster power, and it got the C-Stick. Color? Can't... Oh, is this what it would look like? A gray model? Sweet. 3DS XL, great, bigger screen on it. Super popular. Yeah, we're all hyped about GTA 6, Connor. Of course we are. Big time, big time. Can't wait. I hope it comes out when they say it will. All right, we got a Nintendo Switch case here, and it's big, and I'm wondering why. Why would the case need to be this big? Let's see what we have. I don't know what this little pouch is for. Hold on. Wow, that's some tough Velcro. Are those games? Are those games? Oh, 2 little game holders. How do these work? What is going on here? Is this a little holder? Oh boy, holy smoke. Okay, so you put the game inside this little case, and then you can put 4 of these little cases in here. That's crazy. And then the Switch with the dock standing upwards. That's why the case is bigger like that. I don't see any of the little controllers in here. Sweet, fine, cool stuff. All right, well, today we had some handhelds, Game Boy Advance, as well as the Game Gear system. Some Nintendo 64 stuff started us off. 3DS, Nintendo DS, the microphone for the N64 as well. Okay, giveaway time. Let's do it. Okay, here's how it's going to work. While I've been streaming, 6 names have been picked at random and placed upon the prize wheel. I'm going to give the wheel a spin and see who today's winner is. We're playing for 20 bucks in store credit, folks. Let's give it a spin. Good luck, guys. Kevin, you did it. Nice job, Kevin Reyes. Congratulations, Kevin. You're today's winner. Look at that confetti. That's for you, Kevin. All you have to do is have an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and message me right here on Facebook with the email address you use to log into the website. I'll have one of our customer service associates get you hooked up with your store credit. There's Heather over there giving us a wave. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I saw somebody asking about 4th of July deals. Like I said, going to be starting on Friday, but I talked the bosses into starting some early deals coming tomorrow. Be sure you're signed up for our emails and text notifications. You'll be getting word about the sales starting for 4th of July, starting tomorrow. All right, everybody, wrapping it up.